Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we have just left Bardachurch. We are now at McField in the parish of Westmoreland. We are heading towards Savannah Lamar. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, later on, we are going to be playing an interview. This interview, we did it with a lady. She's working somewhere and she is being sexually harassed by a person at that workplace. A report was made to the police and we are expecting that this foreign national, a Mexican, we are expecting him to be charged by tomorrow. No, that interview, it is coming up later. You're gonna want to stick around for it. Now, in this first story, we are learning that a man, his name is Damien Golden. He was popularly known as Banga. Now, Banga, he was 35 years old and he was a diver. He is originally from Rocky Point in the parish of Clarendon. But for a while now, he has been staying with persons at a place named Left Hall in the Beeston Spring area, in the Bluefields Police area, in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, take a look at your screen. We are learning that on Sunday, Banga, he was involved in an accident. Now you're gonna see two arrows pointing. The arrow pointing at the person in the white t-shirt and the red shorts, that's Banga. The next arrow pointing at the car. We are told that Banga, he was driving that car. This took place on Sunday at Beeston Spring. The road is very narrow, so it's kind of hard for two vehicles to pass on that road. So we are being told that Banga, he was driving that motor car when the car overturned. It collided into the Toyota Voxy that you are seeing beside it. Our information is that Banga, he didn't go to any doctor and he didn't seek any type of medical attention. Are you following me? He was involved in an accident. The car overturned and he did not go to the doctor. So yesterday morning, Monday, May 2, 2022, about 8 o'clock, Banga, remember we told you that he's a diver. He went on a boat with another man. Now this man, he's the captain for the said boat. We are told that they went miles out at sea. Now, sometime in the afternoon, Banga, he was diving. It is said that at one point, he came back up from under the water and he was scratching his skin. He also complained to his captain that he was not feeling so well. It is said that Banga, he went back under the water, but this time, when he came back up, he was unresponsive. It is said that the captain, he sought the assistance of other divers who came to his assistance and assisted by putting Banga into a boat. Banga, he was taken ashore at the White House fishing village, and by this time, the police, they were informed. Now if you look on your screen, that is a photograph of Banga in the boat when he was taken ashore. If you look on your screen, he is still in his diving suit. He's also still wearing his diving fin. He was taken to the Savannah Lamar Public Hospital, where he was pronounced DEAD. We are told that the body, it was removed to the morgue for a post-mortem examination to determine what could have caused Banga's death. In the meantime, the police, they are saying that no foul play is suspected. My suspicion is that something happened in that accident, something internally that led to Banga's demise. But we are awaiting the post-mortem, and if and when we get any update, we will certainly be updating this story. We are told that Banga, he was a hard worker. He came to the area of Beeston Spring and he got along with everybody. Went to his diving, went back home. If somebody is keeping a party, he was supportive of it. Sad indeed. Condolences to his family and friends. Now, this next incident, why may I tell you? This next incident, it took place last night. Monday, May 2, 2022, about 10:30. It took place right in that vicinity where the sewer plant is, along the Main Road in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Our information is that man that you are seeing on your screen, his name is Colin Graham. Now, Colin, he was 24 years old and he was a morgue attendant. He worked at De La Pena's funeral home in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. It is said that Colin, he was driving a yellow Toyota Allian motor car. Now, that man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is Lionel Dehaney. He was 34 years old and he was a merchandiser. He lived at Ramble Hill in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Now, Lionel, he was a passenger in the motor car that Colin was driving. Our information is that the vehicle, it was traveling from the direction of Montego Bay towards Hanover when Colin, he lost control of it. As a result, the vehicle climbed the embankment and collided into a JPS utility pole. It then overturned in the back of a yard and the Bourg Village housing scheme. Both Colin and Lionel, they were thrown from the vehicle and by all appearance, they died on the spot. Their bodies was subsequently taken to the same funeral home where Colin worked. We are also told that Colin, he's the only son for a police corporal. Sad indeed. Condolences to both gentlemen's family, friends, and their colleagues. Sad indeed. Now, talking about sadness, listen to this one. This incident, it took place yesterday, Monday, May 2, 2022. It took place at a place named Bliss Pasture. Now, Bliss Pasture, it is a farming area in the Wakefield Police area in the parish of Trelawney. Our information is that a man, his name is Mr. Ezra Jarrett. He was 78 years old and he was a retiree. He lived at Bliss Pasture in the same Wakefield area in the parish of Trelawney. Now, our information is that Mr. Jarrett, he was last seen alive about 6 p.m. yesterday. He was seen at his home by other family members. About an hour or so later, we are told that one of Mr. Jarrett's granddaughter, she went into a bathroom at the back of the house and there was her grandfather. Now, what this young girl saw is gonna live with her for the rest of her life. She's only 16 years old. We are told that she saw her grandfather, Mr. Jarrett, with a rope tied around his neck. This rope, it was tied to a board rafter in the ceiling of the bathroom in the shower enclosure. From all indications, and for whatever reason, Mas Ezra, he decided that this was the end of the road for him. He took his own 3 points. We are told that the police, they were informed and Mas Ezra, he was taken down and he was taken to the Falmouth Hospital where he was officially pronounced DEAD. Sad indeed. I am hoping that this young girl, who most likely will be doing her CXC exams shortly, I am hoping that she gets some good counseling. Sad indeed. Now, that young lady on your screen, her name is Christie McBean. She's popularly known as KIDDY. Now, KIDDY, she was 20 years old. She would be celebrating her 21st birthday in October of this year. She was a customer service representative at Advanced Call Center Technologies in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Now, KIDDY, she's the mother of a 6-month-old baby girl named Chrisana. Chrisana, she was born in the same month that KIDDY was born. Chrisana was born last year, October. KIDDY and her baby, they lived at Lovers Lane in Hurlock in the Granville Police area in the parish of St. James. Now, on Saturday, April 30, 2022, sometime in the late afternoon. Our information is that KIDDY, she was seen going into her home with her baby and a man. That is the last time KIDDY was seen alive. We are told that Sunday evening, May 1, 2022, KIDDY's family members, they became concerned because they did not hear from her all day Sunday. It is said that they tried calling her, but they were not getting through to her. So early yesterday morning, Monday, May 2, 2022, about some minutes after 6 o'clock, KIDDY's mother, she went to KIDDY's home to check on her. We are told that when she reached at the house, the mother, she entered the house and there was her daughter. She was lying lifeless on her back in her bed in a pool of her own blood. Her granddaughter, 6 months old Christie, she was in her crib. She was crying like crazy. The police were called and when they went to the scene, they saw KIDDY. When they made checks, they saw that she had a single stab wound to the upper right side of her chest. Both KIDDY and baby Christie, they were taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where KIDDY, she was pronounced DEAD, and young Christie, who by all indication had not been fed since Saturday, she was admitted in a stable condition. Now, our information is that the man KIDDY was last seen with, he is known, and the police, they are trying to locate him. Once again, sadness, condolences to the family and friends of KIDDY. Mother, trust me, entering your daughter's house and seeing her lying in her bed, bleeding, lifeless, trust me, I can only imagine what you are going through. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? Yeah. I know the stories. You are so in tuned. You are so caught up with the stories that you forgot. Hit on the like button. Yeah man, hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that as soon as we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. And like we said, later on, we are coming up with an interview that you're going to want to listen to. We are also doing some digging into a story. I know a lot of you have been asking about it. What is happening? We are coming up with a story. But you see, that story, or that issue, we have to ensure, so we cross all of the T's and that all of the I's. Because some people feel like, say, because them have lawyer, nobody can talk about them. But we know everything, We do our research and we ensure that even if we step on the edge, we don't drop off it. So we are coming up with some information. We are putting something together and very shortly, in about a day or two, we'll be coming to you. Yeah man, we are going to be updating that same story that many of you has been asking about. Now in the final story for today, this one took place along the Prospect Main Road. Now the Prospect Main Road is in the Green Island Police area in the parish of Hanover. It took place yesterday, Monday, May 2, 2022, about 6 p.m. Now, that man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is, well, we are getting Renault and we are getting Renroy, but his surname is Diaz. It's spelled D-I-A-S. It can be pronounced Diaz or Diaz. We are going to say Diaz. So Mr. Diaz, he was 33 years old and he was a taxi operator. He lived at a place named North Hill in the Green Island Police area in the parish of Hanover. We are learning that Mr. Diaz, he was driving his white Toyota Corolla motorcar. He was driving along the Prospect Main Road and he was heading towards Green Island. Our information is that residents of the area, they reportedly heard loud explosions sounding like gunshots. As a result, the police were called. When the police went on the scene, they saw Mr. Diaz. He was sitting in the driver's seat of his motorcar. He had what appears to be gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He was taken to the Noel Homes Hospital in Lucy, where he was officially pronounced DEAD. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, several 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah.